Hi everyone, hi Nick. I am finally back with a journal to share with you. Finally getting over the pneumonia that I had after Nick's graduation, and then I just started to feel better, and then the weather has been disgusting. High 90s and dew point in the 70s, so it's just been absolutely gross for like a week and a half. And the paper is still all really icky and wet, and just haven't had a whole lot of mojo to do much of anything except sit and sweat. But I did manage to finish this morning. This is a 9x6. It is a clasp envelope done with the leather kind of thing, and it doesn't feel like it right now because it's so humid. Everything is really soft and doesn't have the feel that it should, but once it gets to whoever gets it, it will, I'm sure it will be fine. So what did I do this with? I can't remember. Gathered twigs, I think. I made a whole bunch of these before I got sick, and everything's sticking to it because it's so muggy in here. So I think this is gathered twigs, and I used hemp for the binding. There's one signature. I just used some strips of muslin for the closure, which I sewed on when I sewed around the whole thing. On the cover is you can't see it because it's kind of buried, but there's a tea-dyed glassine bag back there. And then this is a piece of antique embroidery from my family stash. It was on a towel, and I cut that off, and then that's fringed and sewed onto a piece of wallpaper, which is there, and that's all glued to the bag. And then I collaged some antique laces here, and some Tim Holtz people, and a little dog, and a butterfly, and there's a die cut there. And in the bag is just a alteration tag with a with a little bead medallion on it that I made, that my friend Valerie taught me how to make. So she made one and I made one, and she gave me both of them, so I don't know if this is the one I made or the one she made, but they're both identical, and I thought it went with the colors that are kind of more like inside the journal. And then down on the bottom here is a book plate. These are actually, I finally figured out where to get these. These are actually card catalog drawer plates, and they use the library's old card catalog things. And then this is a Tsunami Rose, my brain is fried, ticket that I put in there, but this can come out and you can put whatever in there. Antique lace tabs, a few of them, and this is definitely a use up what you have in all these piles that are in this room. So this is just a mishmash of stuff. It's washi here and there because I've got a whole drawer of washi over there that I need to use. Most everything has been either tea or coffee dyed. It's my mind's eye papers. Ephemera is either Tsunami Rose, Artie Mae's, Old Design Shop, and then just stuff that I pulled out of my stash. And there's a glassine envelope here, and there's a guest check, and then that is Tsunami Rose, and just collaged here with a die cut. So all antique laces, and then in the bag is this little, it's like an Edith Holden. It's stitched onto some coffee dyed paper. You're not gonna get that good ASMR thing going here with the paper because it is just everything is really damp. Tsunami Rose, and this was a a card. I cut the back of it off, but all teacups and a little birdie. That was really cute. And this is just some Edith Holden page that I just ripped and collaged a bunch of bits and pieces on. Square doily, graph paper, sheet music, old design shop, graphic 45, and it's just some extra paper. Old Sears catalog. This is another Edith Holden kind of collage. There's a time card, and that's old design shop. These are all printed on like a cream colored cardstock. Book page. This is just Artie Mays. It's just two of the banners. They're just folded over. And there's some washi. That is Dreams, Etc. I think. And this is Old Design Shop. Edith Holden. That Victorian Fashions book that I have. And it's just a tea-dyed glassine bag, and it's hinged that way. A journal underneath. And in the bag is a Tsunami Rose envelope, and I cut the flaps off, made a booklet. It goes this way. And then I put a bag inside here, so you can write all in there. And then in the bag is just some extra paper. Which pages it came with? It's so wet I can't even flip the pages. And then I stitched lace across the top. And then that just all goes in there. Like that. Or like that. And then it goes back in the bag. Some ledger. Pocket with a little snippet. Tsunami Rose. This is a antique, it's like a diary page. Don't remember even where I got it. It was in the drawer, so I used it. And that is Artie Mays, I think. Pretty sure. Some more catalog. That just folds out. Sudoku. It's a side pocket. I just ripped paper and inked it and sewed it together. Oh, I caught the ephemera with the staple. Tsunami Rose, Old Design Shop. Lined paper. It's a Tsunami Rose pocket. Some vintage letters. Oops, she opened it on the end. There's a letter in there. That one's postmarked 1944. Dreams, Etc. Old Design Shop. Dreams, Etc. And that one is stitched onto coffee dye paper. Some more washi. There's a side tuck here. These are Old Design Shop. Lined paper, a little tiny glassine bag. Just put a die cut on there. And that is Artie Mays. And Tsunami Rose. It's a vintage library card. And Old Design Shop. Some more Edith Holden. That just folds out. That is Dreams, Etc. Tsunami Rose and a vintage photo from my bucket of vintage photos. Some washi, another fold out. It's a damask bag, which it's empty. It's just in the center of the signature. That folds out. On this side, that is Old Design Shop, just stitched around. There's a flash card. These are Old Design Shop. I love old advertisements. They're cool. Doilies. Another side tuck. Another guest check. Library notice card, and another vintage photograph. Some more Edith Holden. Some Edith Holden tuck with some antique lace and embroidery. And that's Old Design Shop. That is just a large journaling sheet that's sewed onto coffee dyed paper, and it's Tsunami Rose. Just paper clipped there. And I put the paper clip because this wasn't holding down tight enough. And this is Dreams Etc. and it's all open. So that can go any old which way. Let's fold out. Dreams Etc. So is that. Old Design Shop, and Janet Marsh cut off of a page and tag out of. Some more washi and lined paper. Another bag there, and there's another one of these. Oops, another one of these envelopes with the bag inside, and then it's just more paper, just like the other one. Sudoku, another fold out, another tuck spot, Dreams Etc. It's just some scrap paper and Old Design Shop. There's a antique attendance card. Oops. That is Tsunami Rose, Old Design Shop, and Artie Mays. It's more ledger. It's another Tsunami Rose pocket. That's Artie Mays, Tsunami Rose, and a flash card. Another side tuck, and these are both Old Design Shop. Another tuck spot. I was playing with some new embossing folders, so this is all embossed, and it's gilded with Inca Gold. I think it's the silver, the old silver one, I think. I just put that in there, and these are both Old Design Shop, I'm pretty sure. Another one of these little glassine bags. That's Dreams Etc. Old Design Shop, and Tsunami Rose. And some more sheet music and graph paper. A little top tuck with, this is just some extra paper, and this is Tsunami Rose. Oh, sweet peas. And that is the back cover. So that is that one. This will be listed in the shop. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and I will be back next time with another journal. And have a great day. Bye.